Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome to the afternoon Cuppa. This is a time when we meet together to enjoy each other, to find out what Spirit has to offer as far as a message for you. So when you come in, find a spot, get comfy, and I have these beautiful pony cards that I ask the angels to use to give us whatever message needs to come through at this time. So come on in. What I do is write your name down in order as you come in to the live stream, and then we'll get those messages rolling. So come in and hello, hello, hello. And please, when you come in, do share this out because your sharing does help us. It gets the word out to everyone. So I'm going to right now just put a note into our morning cuppa that I'm on so everybody will start finding it. All right, I see somebody's already found it. So when you come in, just say hello to me so I know that you're here. And I will jot your name down. Deirdre, hi, sweet pea. Yes, thank you for sharing that. And I'm writing names down right now. So yours is top of the list. And today is the 4th. May the 4th be with you, everyone. Let's go into our heart and find that force within us. That's what we do when we connect in with the breath. Hello, Miss Kathleen Caputo. And Darlene Trainer, thank you for being here. All right, hand on your heart. Start breathing. Take that breath fully into your lungs and let it sit there. Feel the love. If you just take a moment to be quiet, to sense what's happening inside, you'll find the peace. It's there. It's right inside of you. Then exhale that out, letting go of anything else that's on your mind or anything that's happening in your life. Just let all of that flow away as you focus totally on connecting with Spirit. Doesn't that feel good? Just taking a moment to connect, a moment to pull somebody into your heart and give them a heart hug. It is a beautiful thing to be able to connect in that way. Yes, the birds give us messages. They are messengers that shout out perfect, unconditional love to us. So, Annie7, I just wrote your name down. And you're cooking a beef stew. Well, that sounds really good. I have not had a meal today. Been munching on some grapes. But other than that, beef stew sounds delicious to me. Oh, thank you, Darlene. I do love those birds. All right, I am going to get the cards warmed up. I didn't bring over the Kuan Yin cards, but that's okay. We're going to have ponies speak to us. Oh, how sweet, Deirdre, giving our Kathleen a hug. Yes, Kathleen, I'm not sure what's going on, but I feel like there's some heart healing that can be done with you. I feel like we're going to get more angelic messages today than necessarily from the ponies. I think the angels are wanting to do a little bit of healing for everyone that comes in today. Yes, Darlene, you are on the list after Kathleen. I put the names in order of how you all float in here to join me. So we're starting with Deirdre. And Deirdre, Deirdre, there's some healing that's taking place, and it feels like a completion, if that makes sense. I'm just asking where they're focusing. Um, okay, so they want this card to come out for you. So I'm going to lay that down, and I'm going to write Sherry's name down. Welcome in, Sherry. Yes, happy Sunday. So Deirdre, they showed me like a bone, a human bone. So there's something they're doing in regards to your skeletal system, and it feels like a real strengthening that's taking place. So I'm not sure what's happening, but if you've had anything that needs to be prayed for or revved up, but they're dealing with your skeletal system right now. That's all I've got for you for that. And your message is Rhapsody. Standing in the deep blue pools of night, the long horse awaits dawn's light. Only another minute till the sky turns bright. Your healing is happening. That's what I'm hearing. That it's happening. It's already like the dawn that comes in after the dark night. Yeah. Open your eyes to there's more layers to see. And this is the gift. Wisdom of horses, so alert, so aware, so knowing. Commit, adopt this way of being and all the layers to see. So there's layers upon layers, and what they're showing me with that bone that they gave me the image of, it's your skeletal system that they are pouring a lot of healing energy into. So pay attention. If things start to feel stronger, if when you walk you feel more balanced, I'm hearing that for sure. There's a lot more balance and grounding happening for you. So awesome message for you, Deirdre. And Pachetta, I got you. You're on my list. All right, we're going to Kathleen. Kathleen, I immediately, when I tuned into you, felt there was something that you've been, almost like something you've been missing in either your diet or supplements, vitamins, whatever you take to keep your body in perfection. There's something that you either just recently found that will help you to strengthen your whole entire system, or there's something you're going to be made aware of. But there's an energy that just that one part of your system that needs uplifting. And so they're going to bring your attention to that and really have you rev up that, it feels like immune system, as well as I'm hearing endocrine system. I have no idea. I'm not a medical person at all, and this is not medical advice. It's just what they're showing me. So there's something that's definitely I'm hearing has been weak or weakened, and now your awareness has been drawn to it. So you're knowing what to do, and you do know what to do. We all have that intuition that we can tune in with our bodies, and that's really the best way to heal, is to let your body speak to you. And hello, Miss Hope Wellington Marshall. Thank you for being with us today. And Deirdre says, thanks so much. There's a lot going on at night. When I sleep, it's deeper. Something is different about Deirdre, and I love these changes. You are changing and shifting more into a light body. That's what I'm hearing for you, Deirdre. Is more of your light body coming out, and that heavy 3D human body is what's, they just need to do a little tweaking there of the skeletal system, because with your body becoming lighter, then that skeletal system feels out of alignment. So they're doing some alignments with you. So just allow. All right. So, Kathleen, spiritual journey. Alone on a night ride, this peaceful rider finds himself at one with spirit, his guide. In silence, his connection to all that is around him is magnified. The golden harvest moon shines glimpses of the journey before him. Your spiritual journey is your own, unique to who you are. In gratitude, embrace your spirituality, and I know you do. Feel the fullness in your body. See the wisdom in Spirit's ways. Cherish your relationship with Spirit. The paths that unfold were meant for you, predestined with your purpose in mind. Feel the love, support, and strength that guide you in the winding, twisting trails you have traveled and that lay before you. So, Kathleen, it's for you um, to just really pay attention to all the support that you have because they are lifting you for the very best experience on this journey possible. And that means to be in that best health possible. So I'm happy that they are pointing out things for you to pay attention to and that you have been given the support that's needed to really experience what they are bringing your way. Hello, Linda Lemieux. Hi, Pat Moss. And hi, Brookie. Writing down all of these names now. Okay, so Kathleen, I hope that resonated with you. And just pay attention when you get that intuitive hit. Just ask, is this what's right for me? And you can also do muscle testing. And I know you're aware of that. So anytime that you feel like there's something that you need to start taking in, do a muscle test to say, is this it? Is this the perfect thing for me to have right now for my system? And they'll show you. They'll guide you with that. So much love to you, Kathleen, and so many blessings. Oh, sweet Blue Jean. I wish you could stay. Can you stay for just a minute and I'll pull a card for you right now, Blue? Just let me know if you can listen in for just a minute and we'll get that pony card. I'm going to do it anyway. So I hope everybody doesn't mind that I let her jump in because she is at work at Twice Blessed, and they are twice blessed to have our Blue Jean there with them. As far as I know, Prachetta, Auntie Jean is doing good. She's a little tired. She likes to sleep a lot lately, but I think she's doing really well now. Okay, so for Blue Jean, I got divinity. I'm going to write it down just in case she popped off and is not listening. The mystical, magical presence of divinity moves into your life to guide you, protect you, to feed your soul. Divinity interweaves every essence of your life, surrounds you in the world of nature, flows through you in pulsing rhythms of the earth, and lives in the depth of your soul. Take time today to acknowledge the divinity in your life. Hear it in the songs of birds. Touch it in the gifts that Mother Earth provides, in a flower, a leaf, the soil, the bark of a tree. Feel the power of divinity in the flow of a river, the power of the surf, the breath of another, or in the rhythm of the world about you. Become one with the world, the universe, and feel it lift you and breathe life into you. Live in this moment and give gratitude. Blue Jean, I hope you were able to hear it. I'll share it with you after in a message, just in case you had to pay attention at work. And yes, you're getting lots of love there, Blue. Oh, Kathleen, I'm so glad it made sense. And I'm hearing for us to connect maybe with a quick phone call and just decipher it and go through that and see what's happening. Catherine Kovacs, hello and welcome. Okay. All right, we're up to Darlene, Miss Darlene Trainer. Time for your message. So let me see what Spirit has for our Darlene today. And I forgot to put the messages, the chat up for everybody so you can see what the messages are. There we go. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody. Oh, that's so sweet, Deirdre. You don't mind being tweaked. Bring it on, universe. Okay, yes, Kathleen, we will talk very, very, very soon, I hear. All right, Darlene, message do the angels have for you? Darlene, I think you were the one that said that you're getting rain, right? See, Andrea came in. So, something about the rain, something about maybe taking time to play in the mud puddles. Grape seed in my mouth. Um, Playing in mud puddles. Hmm. Stomping in mud puddles. Yeah, there's something for you there. There's something about that rain and newness, freshness, but also an energy of play. So take time to appreciate what the rain is bringing in. And when you see a mud puddle, see the abundance that's happening with that rain. That's what they want you to focus on is being abundant in all that's given from our creator. And a mud puddle is definitely abundance. So Darlene, you get the Ricky card. Oh, Ricky just showed up. Thank you to our sweet pirate Rick. And let's everybody acknowledge him with an ARG. The Raven Dancer. I call this the Ricky card because it was the last card he ever received before he left this world, and he received this card on that same day when he passed. So it's a very special card because it was the last message he heard from the angels to him. Brother Raven speaks from the spirit, messages beyond space and time. Secrets of health and harmony hidden in the midnight wings are felt in the wind. The Palomino horse dances, its spirit filled with joy. The magic intertwining energies of these sentient beings indicates change is at work. You are on the path you should be. Listen to the messages inside. Watch for signs around you. There is something to know, choices to be made. Your heart knows the right answers, so join in the dance of spirit and joy. Twirl, leap, flow. The path will unfold as it should. So I feel that there's a real blessing in this card for you. And it's talking about change. You know, change is the constant in life. We always have change that we can count on. Nothing stays stagnant. And your energy certainly is not stagnant, but you're coming out of a long winter, a darkness. That's the metaphors, the darkness before the light. And now it's the dawn, it's the springtime. So rain is going to come. Nature's going to bless us with so much color and beauty and scent. So it's time for you as well to respond to that in your own life. So go play in that mud puddle. Go pay attention to what's happening around you. That's your message because you're changing. You're coming out of the darkness and you're coming into more light in your life. So much blessings to you, Darlene. I hope you resonated with that message today. I love seeing all the ARGs for our Ricky. Ricky is very, very, very special to us as a precious member of the P family, and he guides us now. He's right there with us every minute from Spirit. And I love when the Ricky card comes up because it gives us an opportunity to say hello to him when that happens. All right, we're going to Miss Annie Banani. Annie 7, front and center. And what do the angels want you to know today, my dear? And I saw Charlie come in. Charlie, I think I skipped over you. Let me just see where you were. Yep, there you are. So, Charles, I'm putting you on the list. Okay, you're on there, my friend. I will not desert you. All right, so Annie, hmm, what are you showing me, angels, for our Annie? Aw, Annie, they gave you a rose. Why is Annie getting a rose? They're showing me not just the flower part, not just the blossoming bulb that comes out, or bud, sorry, that comes out. They're showing me the entire plant and the thorns that are on the stem that we sometimes wish weren't there, right? When we go to pick a rose or even come close to it to enjoy its scent even more, we sometimes get pricked by those thorns. And it's not a pleasant experience when that happens. So they're showing you, Annie, there are experiences that are not pleasant that you were like maybe wishing that didn't happen or that things would be different than what they are because those are like what I call the sandpaper people and sandpaper experiences of life where we're being shown something for a purpose. Our energy is being smoothed out by all of this stuff that we just wish wasn't taking place. But there's a purpose to everything. So there's a purpose to those thorns in your life. And so it's more of not resisting it, not trying to push it away, not saying, I wish you weren't here, or I wish I wasn't having that experience. Every experience in life is something that helps us grow, whether that's a prickly thorn or somebody that irritates or shows us a side of them that's not real pleasant. We need all of those experiences because all of it coming together creates who we are. You understand the message. Awesome, Annie. And I love that roses are roses from my loved ones. Aw. And your mom had a red rose bush. I love that, Annie. Well, your message is healing in heart space. And so many times we don't open our hearts because of those thorns, because of those experiences that we had that we go, oh, I don't want to repeat that. I don't want to have that experience again, right? But no, we need every experience and we need to open our hearts. Even though we might have been hurt in the past, that hurt can be transmuted and it can be turned into a beautiful energy. So that's what they want you to be aware of with the thorns and the roses. The energy of heart is powerful, flowing and filled with love. Its warm embrace surrounds you today. Feel her beauty, lift you, enlighten the world around you, sending healing strength that moves freely throughout your body. This is a huge message for you today, Annie. Pay attention to any areas that feel heavy. If it feels heavy, that's for a reason for you to pay attention to, for you to say, okay, what do you want me to do with this, angels? What are you showing me, God? And just ask the question and have them help you to see any place where you're resisting, any thorns that you were wishing weren't there, or any people that might be a thorn in your side, is what I'm hearing. So pay attention to the resistance, because that just makes the experience less than what it could be. When you go with the flow and the AAA, then everything works perfectly, even the thorns in life. And Deirdre, when we resist, it only makes it last longer, sometimes lifetimes. Absolutely. We come here to work through these experiences and to get the lessons and the blessings from them. So if we're not facing them, we're not getting it. And then we do repeat it in different lifetimes. And he opened my heart to love again. So sweet. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. And I love that for you. All right, Sherry Graham, it's your turn in the chair. And what do the angels want our sweet Sherry to know? You're growing. They, they just showed me, like, you know how when a child is growing and they start getting taller, and then sometimes some parents make a mark on a wall to chart that growth at different ages. Well, they just showed me the wall with the marks on it. And so this isn't your physical growth, it's your spiritual growth. And they're showing me those marks along the way, and how your energy is increasing and getting higher and higher and higher yet, is what they're saying. So Sherry, there's a real shift that's taking place, and there's something that's happening to accelerate that growth. So I'm not sure what that is, but there is something definitely coming through for you to learn from, to be lifted up by. And they say, keep growing, keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path to really achieve that higher level of understanding. And I am smiling because our Tammy Fisk just arrived. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for being here. So, Sherry, your message from the ponies is the circle of hope. Hope surrounds you today and carries you forward. Feel the spring in your step and the lightness of your heart. The momentum has begun, and that was their message from the angels. Merely play in the rhythm and expand your sense of purpose that is spiraling to new heights with each hope-filled step. Pay close attention to the people and opportunities that present themselves right now, for something larger than life is at work. Expand into your new potential, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. You're about to start the ride of your life. Sherry Graham, I hope this really resonates with you, because what the angels said, their message about the spiritual growth and charting that, and what the pony said are totally in sync. It's like one message that came in, and one confirmed the other. So many blessings to you, Sherry. Keep in that circle, keep growing, keep believing, keep having faith, and pay attention when a message comes to you. Just ask for more insight about the message and the ways that you can kick it up to another notch. It makes so much sense. Oh, I'm so glad, Sherry. Thank you for being here with us today. Okay, as I dribble water all over myself, we're going to Prachetta. So, something I was inspired with just this morning is to create a meetup group to do angel circles. So if that sounds intriguing to you and you would like to have an angel message, I'm going to be creating a meetup group, and I'll send the invite out for all of you to join in. And when I do an angel circle, it's similar to what we're doing here, but without cards. And it's the messages that come through for you, like a symbol that they give, an image, a special message just for you. So I don't know how often it will happen. It may be weekly. I don't know yet. I just got the message this morning. I'm still fluffing it and seeing what it's going to look like. But I am definitely going to start a meetup group. And if you're not familiar with Meetup, um, I can send you the information of how to join in, and especially joining into my group that I'm going to create. So we can get that in the works and do angel circles. And I think I'm going to move the astral travel also to a meetup group because we've got big plans for that, including an astral retreat. All right, so let's get to Prachetta. Oh, you're so welcome, Sherry. Okay, so Prachetta. Sweet Prachetta. They just handed you a walking cane, Prachetta. Now, this doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you physically. Okay, first of all, when they show an image, it's so they can expand on it and give you the message to go along with the image. So they gave you a walking cane. Angels, what does that mean for Prachetta? They're saying, and there's your card, they're saying this is not a crutch. Like we sometimes think, people use a cane when they get older and they're more unstable and they need that cane to give them balance. It's not that at all. This walking cane is a symbol of a journey for you. And sometimes on our walks, like if we're walking a trail out in nature, there's things that you need that walking cane for, like maybe snakes that are going to come across your path, or um, I don't know, there's different reasons, maybe to do a clearing of something that's in your way on the path. So, this walking cane indicates that your journey is going into an area that you're not familiar with. And on that journey, you're going to encounter things you haven't encountered before. So there's a newness, a freshness with your spiritual journey that is taking you into new places and new heights to discover. How amazing, how intriguing and exciting is that, right? So your message from the ponies to go with that message from the angels is action with impact. What's the one action you can take today that will make the difference you want to make tomorrow? Every day, there are so many choices in how you spend your time. Today is about action, and it's about taking the best action with the most impact. Consider how you can make a difference, perhaps in finding peace of mind in your own world, or perhaps it's about creating abundance. It can be in your life or in the lives of others. The choice is yours. You are the catalyst to bring about change merely by combining the power of focused intention and focused action. So consider your choices today and select the actions intentionally. Then spring lightly into the world and create. What a beautiful message for you. So exciting that your journey is going to take you to new places, new heights, new experiences, and you're going to use your creative powers to really rev that up to a higher level. I'm excited about that, Prachetta, and I think it's already beginning. It seems like it's already happening for you. So grab that walking cane, smooth anything out of your way that's going to try to bring you back down to a lower level because you're not supposed to play there anymore. You're supposed to play on this higher plane, and you've got a lot of help. You've got a lot of angels, you've got a lot of loved ones in spirit that are helping you right now. And I see your mom walking right beside of you on that path. I just see her pointing out things for you to clear out of your way so you can have the best experience possible. So I hope that resonates with you, and just feel into it, meditate on it, and see what the angels have to say further for you. Oh, Andrea, I'm glad you're excited about that. Me too. I'm very excited about. I used to do meetups a long time ago, years ago. So it's time to revisit that and to do meetups again. All right. So Hope Wellington Marshall, you are next in the chair. And let's see what the angels and the ponies have for you today. Miss Hope, I think about you every day, and I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you good, because you treat everybody good. You're always so encouraging and loving and kind. And I hope that's coming right back to you. All right, so I have your card, and now let's see what the angels want to say to you. They're showing a bridge, Hope. So this bridge, it's like, and I don't know if you're even familiar with what a wooden bridge is. But where I grew up in the country, we had wooden bridges that were put up to go across a river or a stream that we couldn't walk through because the water was too deep. So these wooden bridges were sometimes rickety, and it was kind of scary actually to walk across that wooden bridge. And I always felt like I was going to step on one of the boards on that bridge that was going to break, and I would fall into fear as a child walking across those bridges, and they would swing. They were known as swinging bridges because they were so unstable. They were held by ropes and pieces of wood. So you can imagine it was kind of daunting to a child to walk across something like that. So there's a bridge showing up for you, and you're asked to have faith and to trust as you step across that bridge that could look kind of perilous, and the water that's below it that you might fall into. So they're showing you that trust right now is such a huge lesson and such a big part of this spiritual journey for you. So as you walk across that bridge, know that the angels are lifting you so that the weight of you, which is barely nothing, but your weight going onto any of those boards are not going to create a crack or cause it to break. You're being lifted right now to wherever you need to be, and to just fully trust and fall back in trust into their arms. And your message is the wisdom of the creators. I'm sorry, the wisdom of your ancestors. Wow. Okay. Well, there's no accidents that it came out the way it came out. The wisdom of the creator flows to us through our ancestors, our caregivers, our peers, and our spiritual family. So it's all about wisdom, which makes sense when you think about going across a bridge. You want to be wise. You want to have use your intuition, but also use your brain, and know that there are possibilities as you step out. Just for all of us, there may be potholes. There may be uh, things that create an energy for us to be unstable, but they're wanting you to know that there is no instability as you walk across this next part of your journey. In the dark of a crescent moon, a horse moves steadily through the night, over rocks and trails and mountain tops, despite the darkness, finding light in his inner instincts to take him to his morning destination. It's a wisdom ingrained from his ancestors who walked before him. Ancient paths of those who walked before you can lead you through any darkness. Tap into the wisdom of your ancestors and allow your soul to radiate the way. Consider what messages they might bring to you. Connect to your inner wisdom, and you will know which path to take, for daylight always follows darkness. So it may seem like a dark time with some of the experiences that come to you, but you have this assurance and you have this knowingness that it's temporary, that there is a light that follows every dark night. There's a light that comes in, and you're going to see that light. So walk across that bridge with confidence because the angels are carrying you and you don't have to do the work. They're going to help you with it. So, Hope, I love you so much, and I hope that makes sense. Coming up is our Pat Moss. And Pat, let's just see what the angels and the ponies have to say to you. Well, they're actually showing a horse for you, Pat. And, horses are, they're unconditional love, first of all. Horses are also very funny. If you've ever spent any time around a horse, they're really fun-loving creatures. When you watch a horse run and play out in a field, you can see this. You can observe it, that they just want to play and have fun, right? And man has used these beautiful creatures to help us work, to do things that as a weaker being we can't do with the strength that a horse can do, like pull wagons or pull plows or something that's needed that we don't have that strength to do on our own. So the horse wants to play. It wants to be interactive. And when you go up to a horse, you can sense what its energy is. So I'm not sure why they're showing you a horse, Pat. I don't know if you're in contact with any horses where you live. I know you're in the UK, but I don't know what your environment is like there. But there's something about the play energy that they want you to be aware of. And let me just see. Hope says, very interesting reading. Love the wisdom of the creator and the ancestors. Wow. Absolutely, Hope. You're being guided over that bridge into, it feels like a whole new, mm, just an uplifting of everything, everything, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So you're being guided into a different level that's going to take you up. All right, so back to Pat. Your message is I gotta laugh because these messages are just like coming together. The ponies, the angels, they're working in concert today. Your message is joyful heart. A happy heart is light and airy. It brings laughter and smiles, friendship and joy. Tap into the abundance of joy in our world. Whatever makes your heart sing, whatever is in nature, the giving love of our pets, the sharing with a friend, the beauty of art, the laughter of a child, the love of family, the twirl of a dance, the thrill of a good story, the taste of a snowflake, the enormity of the ocean. Joy feeds your body and soul and is always there for you to call upon. Merely consider what brings joy into your life and indulge. Joyful heart. It's all about joy today for you. Get into play, get into the energy of beauty and innocence that the horses bring in just wanting to play, and that's what they're showing you. The more you play, the more you're lifted up, and the more you laugh, the higher your frequency will go. So, beautiful message for you, Pat. I hope that resonates with you. And we're coming up to Linda Lemieux. And I see Jen popping in with us. Hi, Jennifer. All right, so Linda Lemieux message today. Linda, this may not make sense, but then the angels' messages don't always right away make sense. They're showing you on a jet ski. You know what a jet ski is, right? And they're showing you just out there doing loops and twirls and playing out in the water on this jet ski. That looks like it is so much fun. I have never experienced one myself. All right. And to me, it's the same energy, or it would be the same energy as riding a motorcycle, but just on water instead of on land. So why are they showing you playing on the water? Feels like there's something with that energy of the water, because water is a conduit for spirit. Yeah, there's something about water and actually being in water. So the jet ski will take you on top of the water, but you can go in the water easily if you're out there on the jet ski. So there's something about you getting in water, Linda, whether that's a swimming pool, a lake, a river, maybe the ocean. I don't like going out into the ocean myself. I prefer to stay on the beach. But there's something with you and the water right now. Oh, Brookie says the jet skis are the best. They're like flying. Oh my gosh. I would love that. You know, I've been so scared to even try one in my lifetime because I'm not a great swimmer. And that was my thought. Well, what if I fall off of it? Right? But I have to get over that fear to experience things. We all do. We have things that hold us back because we go to the worst possible scenario. So maybe, Linda, a jet ski is in your future, or maybe just being in water is what it feels like. So, Linda, your message from the ponies is guidance from above. Look skyward and feel the love feed your body and embrace your soul. For a higher source has come to guide you today. Open your heart and ask, what am I to know? For this all-knowing higher source shines a light, brings wisdom, and leads you to your path of destiny. Trust where the light takes you. Consider the lessons to be learned in each step along the way. For there are no accidents, only a magical, mystical journey of your life, supported in the love and wonder of the powerful spiritual guidance. Honor, listen, and love. So, wherever it takes you, whether it takes you to water, it takes you to a road trip experience, whatever it is that comes up, just ask, what am I supposed to know? And that's such a beautiful way of receiving answers and receiving messages. When we ask why, like you might say, why a jet ski? Why water? That just limits it. But when you say, what am I supposed to know about this message? Both of these messages, the guidance from above and playing or being immersed in water, there's such a beautiful message that's coming in for you here. And I hope this is resonating with you. And I'm interested to hear, because I really think there's going to be something happening with water for you. So we'll see how those angels bring that to you and how it shows up. And I love it. I hope you resonated with that. And Pat, I see that you did resonate with your message, and thank you for being here. All right, Brookie Brooke, you are up next, my dear. And hello to our sweet little Maxwell. Brookie has come up to the top of the list now. And let's see what Spirit has for you. Hmm. The angels just pushed a book off of the bookshelf. So they showed me this. It looks like a library. There's like gobs of books all in this room. And there's one that they pushed off the shelf for you to pay attention to. I'm just looking at the book to see if I can get any of the wording or any of the title of the book. It's something green. It has the word green in it, Brookie. This feels like a real book that either you have or you will have, but the word green is definitely in there. I can't get the rest of the title, but it's a very, not thin, but it's not really a thick book either. It's very easy to read. I can look at the words in there, and there's Green Day is even in there. And I don't think it has anything to do with that group, which is an environmental group, but there's something about green, and this could have something to do with an opportunity for you, is what I'm hearing. So, okay, so let's see what the ponies say and if they validate that or what they're for you. Cradle the moon. Today is a day to let your mind and body play. Isn't that a real message today? I think that's the whole topic of the messages today is play. Dream the impossible. Frolic in the wonder of our world and the amazing you that you are. Kick your heels to the sky and hurtle over those small life moments that worry you. You will clear these with ease. For you have the protection of the horses and the crescent of the moon peacefully cradled in your arms. The horses carry you forward and land you into the unknown, yet you are safe and exactly on the path you should be. Feel the grounded essence of the crescent moon. Trust in the journey before you. Brookie, you are moving into an arena. I hear that word arena that you haven't played in before. And there's been worries, there's been concerns, there's been all of this energy of wanting things to break through, wanting to have that push to go forward into whatever is there for you on your path. And this message says you are safe and exactly on the path you should be. Trust that journey that's before you. What a beautiful message for you, Brooke. And she says, that's great. I got a few books at the plant sale yesterday and started an awesome one this morning, The Living Landscape, and it's very green. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you, angels. Thank you for the confirmation, Brookie. And what fun. Isn't it fun? And these are the things that happen when I do angel circles. Many, many times I will give a message to somebody channeled through from the angels, and that person's blown away because there have been times when I've talked about trains or some type of trip somebody's taking, and they've already got it planned. And like now they give Brookie this book, right? And I had no idea. She went to a plant sale and got a book about landscape, which is all green. So this is how they work. And when you see the confirmations come in, when you see that this is real, that the angels are helping us along the way. They're giving us exactly what we need to know and helping us to understand that those confirmations, they're important to us. I used to think that they were just me bugging God and saying, "Hey, can you show me something? Can you give me a sign?" I used to ask that all the time. And then I started being more selective in asking because I felt like I was just being a pest. But the confirmations are important, and sometimes we need to know that we are on that right path, that the direction we're taking is the direction to move in. So when I say something to you all, like, oh, I heard from Spirit to create a meetup group, and somebody says, that's wonderful, I want to do that, then that to me, that's confirmation. That's you resonating with what Spirit has been already showing to bring forth. Oh, yes, you see a pattern of fun a lot lately. Me too. Me too. Fun and play. And yesterday, I went to one of my absolute favorite places here in Boulder. It's a trailhead just up the street from where I'm staying. And there's a, big fenced in area where the cows are. And right now, I was so blessed yesterday because there's so many babies. Those little babies are adorable. And I took so many pictures while I was standing there watching the sunset yesterday. And it's just beautiful to be blessed by nature and to just be out there where you can communicate, you can talk to the cows. If you're brave enough, you can reach over and touch them over the fence. They come right up to see you and talk to you. They probably think you're going to feed them, but they do come up and interact with people. And just seeing the babies, seeing new life, new growth here in this area was amazing. And it was, to me, it was just play. It was just fun. And I pulled in there because I wanted to stop and watch the sunset. And then I got blessed by all the sweet babies coming up and playing. And there were two adult horses, two adult cows that were just playing with each other. And they were like touching heads and um, going like cheek to cheek. So there might have been another baby that was made last night. Who knows? All right. So we're going to Charlie. So, Charles, let's see what Spirit has for you. I have a picture, Brookie, and I'll share it in the messenger. I have a picture of those cows. They were just so adorable. And I don't think they minded me taking a picture of them at all. They were not scared, or they didn't run away. A lot of times when the babies come up by themselves to the fence and I'm talking to them, the mama has to come and make sure that I'm not going to harm them. And it's so funny because sometimes it's almost like I can hear the mom yelling out, stranger danger. And I'm like, I'm not dangerous, I promise. But I love to go visit with them, and I do it a lot. And Ruth and I are actually going to walk on that trail, and we're going to do the monthly peace walk there. So we'll let you know. We'll choose a date. I'll have her help me today to choose a date we can do that when it's not rainy and it's a beautiful day like today. And we'll let you know so you can walk right along with us at the same time. I'll try to do it like on a Saturday because I know some of you work during the week and would like to participate. So let me see. Maybe next Saturday. I don't know. I think that sounds like a perfect time to do it, don't you? That would be the 10th, May 10th. So if you're interested in walking with us, many of you have done it so far when we do the peace walks. And let's just make this a beautiful experience together. I'm just going to make a note that possibly May 10th is our next peace walk. Okay, so Charles, Brookie said they are so sweet. I love when we go visit them and they all come up to see Max and I. They do. They come right up to you and their energy is adorable. It's the sweetest energy, and they're so just full of love. That's all. They're just full of love. There's the place I'm staying at, Jean Lorio's sister-in-law and brother-in-law. They It's also surrounded by cows. There's a big field right across the street, and I'm able to see them and hear them at all times. All right. So not Brooke, Charlie, I've got your card, Charles, and I'm seeing, Charlie, a statue of Padre Pio. I know that you have one. I know that you connect in with Padre and you get messages from him. I'm hearing you're going to work more with his energy, and you're going to be blessed to actually channel messages from Padre. So that's exciting. That's what the angels have to say to you. And your message is across the universe. Trotting through the solar system, this primitive pony will take your heart to new unknowns. There's a universal flow that feeds our souls and fills our bodies and minds with knowingness and strength. Today, consider where you might venture into the unknown. As energy flows from the far expanses of our universe, around our globe, and into your little corner of the earth, you can feel the gifts enter your body and dance with your heart. If you follow that stream of energy back to that expansive source, you will find a life-giving rhythm which leads to new heights. Follow that stream. Consider the possibilities and trot into new opportunities. They await you. You only need to become aware and give yourself permission to see what is there. Charlie, I know you're getting ready to change residences and changing states from where you are. There's a lot of opportunities that are going to open up, and one of those is a chance for you to really tap more into listening to spirit and bringing messages forth in a way that comes right from Padre Pio and from your connection with your spirit guides and your higher self. So it's more about not having a crutch as you bring the messages. It's about letting it free flow to you and not having anything physical that you're touching, but go totally inside to bring out the messages, because they're just waiting. They're just ready to pop open. And it takes your cooperation for that to happen. So you're going to find yourself more and more, if you just go into those quiet moments, you'll hear them very, very clearly. When you start hearing those messages, start writing them down. And then the opportunities are going to present themselves for you to be able to share those messages to an audience. Beautiful. All right, we are up to Catherine Kovacs. And then I've only got a few more after that, and we will go into our prayer time. I know we're going a little bit over the hour today. Hopefully everybody's okay with that, and you'll hear the messages coming forth, because the messages aren't just for one person. When these cards come up, they're for all of us to hear the message. You're ready to bloom. All right, Charles, I see you blooming in a big, big way, and your soul just really rejoicing in that. All right, so Catherine Kovacs. What does the angels have for our Catherine? Catherine, they're showing me, it's like what do you even call it? It's like a tent, but it's not enclosed. What is that called? Where you have like a covering that's a tent like material, and then there's the legs, and you can walk in and out of that. They're showing that protecting you from the sun because you're going to be outside more and more, and you need that sun protection. Um, I know you live in Florida, and we're coming into a really, really hot season there. So I think this is about your physical body and paying attention to the activities that you do outside. Make sure that you have sun protection. Make sure that you have a way um, to cool down, is what I'm hearing, to not be overheated. A tree, yes, a tree would definitely work in that way. A teepee. This is more of, I know there's a word for them. I'm just not grasping that word, but it's a canopy. Okay, thank you, angels. So they're showing me a canopy, but the whole message is to pay attention to the fact that you are protected, first of all, but that when you're outside, which you're going to be outside more and more this summer, is what I hear, and make sure that you know what your protection is. Sunscreen, a way to escape from the heat, water to drink. So it's all about you taking care of your physical body during the hot season that's coming up for you there in Florida. All right, and then your message from the ponies is spirit path. The culmination of your life experiences is coming together in perfect alignment, creating the burning fire of your essence. It is your reason for being. This perfect harmony is unfolding before you just as it should. For your spirit path is unique to you. You may not fully understand the path that unfolds, yet trust it is part of the perfect plan. Know there is meaning in every moment and every experience. You merely need to be aware and tuned in. You merely need to be conscious of the gifts that present themselves. You merely need to dance in the possibilities that trot onto your path. Trust, believe, and live in awe of the true wonder of your spirit path. So, your path, like they were showing, is going to expand, and you're going to spend more time in nature. Nature is very healing. It opens us up to our true selves, and that's where the real connection is. So, they want you to connect more outside. And it's time now to do that, to get out there, maybe on the beach or a park or somewhere that you can really connect in with trees and plants and water. And that's the expansion that your growth is going to feel when you open up to new possibilities. I love this message for you, Catherine, and I hope that it resonated with you. Okay, next up is our Andrea Gregg, Miss Smiley. And let's see what the angels and the ponies have to say to you today, my dear. You know, this feels so good today to have the inspiration of the angels and how it's just merging in with the messages from the ponies. I've absolutely loved every message that has come forth. Oh, you're welcome, Catherine. So many blessings to you. This is going to be a heart healing for you when you connect in with nature. It's going to open up your heart, allowing it to heal completely. And take the time that's needed for the grief that you're going through, because this is your healing. This is what's coming forth for you. Okay, so Andrea, hmm, Andrea, they're showing a sort of diamond. It is a diamond. They're showing this diamond that is multifaceted, that just sparkles and shines. And there's one little part of it with a flaw. So many times when we look at something amazing like a diamond, we don't really pick it apart, do we? We look at the essence of it. Whereas a jeweler, somebody who is really trained to look at precious stones like a diamond, they're going to look for a flaw. They're going to say, oh, no, it's not a perfect diamond because it's got that flaw. It's got that little nick in it or something that wasn't smoothed out enough. So the diamond that they're showing you, they're pointing to one small little spot on the diamond and they're saying, you don't do that. You don't look at that little part of it that is maybe not up to par with all of the other facets that are there. You see the beauty of its creation. You see that diamond sparkling and shining, and that's all that matters, is that you can see the light of the diamond. And they're blessing you because of that. They're thanking you, first of all, for having that heart that's so open and so beautiful that you just see unconditional love when you tune in. So, yes, you are the reflection of that diamond in our world. And doesn't mean that you're perfect. It just means that you are perfect in the love that you are and the openness that you are when it comes to seeing others and showing us that you see us in our perfection. You don't look at our flaws. You don't look to see if there's something wrong with that person. You just see the light that's shining forth. So, what a beautiful acknowledgement of you from the angels. I love that. And then your message from the ponies is the wild waves of life. Like tumultuous seas, the wild waves of life will always lead to calmer waters. We are given inner strength to master these wild moments in the rhythm and flow of life. The lessons that present themselves along the way bring growth and meaning. They expand our boundaries to new ways of being. So let the waters test you. Trust in riding the edge, for it will lead you to new heights. Live into the crest of the wave. And what a beautiful vision, right? That those waves that come, the things that test you, the sandpaper people in your life, to not go into the flaws, what are the perceived flaws of the people that are maybe giving you a headache sometimes, but ride the crest, see them in their perfection, see the bright, shiny light that has potential to shine through all of the outward appearance or the outward words or actions that people are doing. And I think this is expansive. I think this is really wanting you to look at things that are happening in the world and how everything sometimes seems apart, and know that really nothing is falling apart. It's all falling together. Nothing's broken, nothing needs to be fixed. And that's how your energy is. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing wrong here. And so keep shining that light, shining that message. We all need to hear it. We need Andrea in our life to remind us that, yeah, we might look in a mirror, we might see a flaw here or there. We might not like the way our hair looks or, something else that's going on. But then we remember this beautiful diamond that we've been given in our family named Andrea. And we can then change our perspective and say, what would Andrea think? What would Andrea say? And we're going to smile because we know that we would receive unconditional love from her. And we can all do that in the remembrance that we have this beautiful blessing that has shown us all unconditional love. So thank you. Thank you for being here and for being a part of us. And I love your energy. So blessings to you, my dear, because you have blessed all of us with your love. She is our P diamond. Absolutely. All right. So we're up to Tammy. Tammy Fisk, my Virginia girl. I love you so much, Tammy. I'm so glad you can join us on the weekends. Let's see what Spirit has for you, Tammy. Ooh. Ooh, I love this image. They showed you dressed up in this beautiful evening gown that glitters. Look at this. We started out with play, the energy of play, and everybody's message was play, play, get out and play. And now they're showing glitter and diamonds. I love it. And I think that's the evolution of what happens when we play. Then we get the sparkles, we get the shine. And so, Tammy, they just showed me an image of you with this wonderful evening gown that glitters and demands attention. And that's what the message is for you right now. There's a demand for attention to be placed on you. And it's not you. You're not saying, hey, look at me. It's Spirit acknowledging you. This is your time. This is your moment in the spotlight. And so go with that flow. Enjoy it. Go with every moment that somebody pays you a compliment. Every time somebody asks for your opinion or your guidance or just wants a piece of Tammy, wants you in our lives and wants you to be present. So just smile when that happens and know that this is your time. And your message from the ponies is dancing on the edge. You all dressed up and it's time to go to the dance. Shine the spotlight onto the world before you. Dance on the edge and feel your inner strength as you step beyond a world of comfort. Break through to new realms, unknown realms, and let the power of uncertainty unfold. For today is a day to break through the boundaries, real or imagined. Today is a day to dance in the new possibilities that unfold when you expand your horizons, leaping with faith into this unknown, knowing that the landing might be a bit bumpy, but more importantly, knowing that you will find your footing and each step will become stronger. For this, okay, there's some clearing there. Let me just take a drink. They are clearing concepts that say this has to be hard. Tammy, this doesn't have to be hard. So take a deep breath in. They're going to clear that from your energy field. It doesn't have to be hard. It can happen with ease and grace. And they say this is about taking risk. And sometimes when we think of taking a risk, we think, oh, I don't know if I can do that. This is going to be too hard. But it's a risk that will feed your body with invigoration, engaging the very being of your nerve endings. Feel the electricity of this energy and embrace it. Feed it with grounding of the earth and know that it will move you into a bigger world with more possibilities. Take a chance on this today. Push the boundaries before you further. Live fully into your world as it expands. So you're expanding and you're glittering as you do so. Attention is going to be shown to you. There's something that's shining a spotlight, and don't shy away from it. Engage it. Be happy that this is your time that's coming forth for you. And Deirdre says, I so love this new energy. Thanks for sharing the celebration with the universe. Indeed, it is a celebration. And Tammy says, oh boy, I'm not a big risk taker. Time to breathe and jump in and see what is to come. I'm reminded of a video that I saw yesterday, a little short video, Tammy. of an actual event that happened with a small plane that had a crash landing on a golf course. Some of you might have seen that. So there's golfers out there on the golf course, and one of them was just getting ready to step up. It was his time to tee off, and they saw the plane coming lower and lower, and it came right where they were. And there was something about that divine timing of him stopping before he went up to do the shot, or he would have been in the way. The plane did crash down on the golf course, but it like bounced. So it came down, a hard landing, bounced up, and then was able to land and nobody get hurt. But it's paying attention, looking around for those opportunities, and taking a risk sometimes that there might be obstacles in the way, but you're going to hear that intuition. You're going to have that thought that, wait a minute, I need to pause before I jump in and take action. So it's listening intuitively. Is this the right moment to step up to the tee? Is this the moment that I need to make this action? Or do I need to be aware of what's happening around me, not in a fearful way, but in an intuitive and conscientious way of what's happening around? So jump in and see what's to come. Absolutely. And know that you are protected. The last one is Jennifer. And then I'll pull one card for anyone who wasn't able to get a card that will listen later on. And so Jennifer, Jennifer, they're still with the shiny things. They're giving you a ring. It's not a diamond ring, but it is a shiny ring. And they're placing it on your finger. And it's kind of a remembrance ring. They want you, you know how sometimes when you're wearing jewelry, especially a ring, you'll play with it. You'll like do the twisting of the ring on your finger. Well, they're saying this is a remembrance of who you are. So it's kind of like they want you to have something to touch, something physical, to that when you touch that, you remember your essence of who you truly are. And it feels like it has to do with daily activities, like maybe when work gets a little um, tiresome, or people are irritating, or, excuse me, yeah, whatever needs to come out, whatever's working against the grind so that you don't feel so um, rested or peaceful during those work times, that there's something you can touch. And just the touching of it, or even looking at it on your finger, you'll just be reminded, hey, I am a spark of the divine. And that's why it's shiny, because it reminds you that you are a spark and you have that spark inside of you. Your message from the ponies is fire horses. I think you've gotten this one before, Jen. Deep inside, there's an inner strength, a fire power. Fire power breathes life into our souls when we need it the most. It's there for the taking. We only need to call upon it. The essence of power radiates from the horse. It has come into your life today to lift you, to carry you to the top of the mountain with ease, elevating you to new heights and offering beams of untapped wisdom. As you reach the summit of this mountain, firepower moves through your body, intuitively seeking a healing path within where healing strength is most craved. Let firepower do its work today. Feel its strength and see its light. Embody its spirit of elevation. Anything is possible, for you are filled with the strength of firepower. So, Jennifer, maybe you need to put a ring on to remind you that you are magnificent and you've got all this power inside of you. So when life starts getting a little daunting and not going your way, just know that things can change in a heartbeat because you are magnificent. All right, last card for myself and anybody else who wants to take it with me is where spirit meets intuition. Spirit, the source of all life, surrounds you in beauty, you and guiding you in the here and now and forever. Spirit breathes life into all, connecting the very souls of every living being, intertwining our paths as it should. Your intuition intimately knows spirit. She has an inner knowingness that has been there since you were a small child. She interprets the great messages of spirit. Ignite your intuition's inner knowingness and listen to the answers in your heart. Feel the tonal qualities of your body, for this is where spirit meets intuition. The music orchestrated between spirit and intuition is your guiding light. Invite the music to play. Back to play. It all came full circle, didn't it? So use your intuition as you are guided. Act. Act upon that guidance. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you for your love and your light and for being open to hear what Spirit has to say. And now I'm going to play our Sunday Come to Meeting song as we do our prayer time. And if you have any prayers that we need to be aware of, just type it in the comments. We have a long list, a prayer list, and I know pretty much all of us are on that list. If you're part of this family, we do pray for all the peace for peace. And Deirdre has a wonderful prayer that we go to every day, praying for all of Gaia, everyone who walks on her back, humans and animals. Praying for peace in our world, praying for those who are persecuted, maybe through human trafficking or abuse at the hands of another, or substance abuse, and families dealing with that. So as we think of all those things and those that are feeling alone and lost and unloved and forgotten, we pray for our military and those loved ones in our family that are off right now away from their family. We lift up anyone hurting physically, mentally, emotionally. We lift up those who are traveling. So as I play this song, Come to the Water, just remember those loved ones that have asked for our prayer, and we gladly take those prayers to the Creator. So let me get this going for us, and during the music, just say your prayers to the Creator for this family and all of our loved ones, and for peace in our world.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river, where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water, where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. So much love to all of you. Let's get out of here with Leo. Thank you. I love you.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day.
Oh, you're so welcome, Bricky.
Here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning
John Thaddeus Fiore.
to start the day on a high
Hello, love.
AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all.
To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup
I hope you got your cup filled up today. Cup full of joy.
There really is no secret. We simply accept, align,
Accept, align, allow. The AAA. Take it with you everywhere.
Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of joy. Cup full of joy. Give me a cup of joy. Give me a cup of joy. Give me joy, give me full of joy. Give me joy, give me full of joy. Give me joy, give me full of joy. Give me a cup of joy.
Woo! Thank you, Peas. I love you so very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you, Pat, for helping out our Leo with that woo. I'll see you all tomorrow.